Here I am, getting my house ready for an inspection because we have a yearly inspection because we're renters. And I noticed a friend is having a hard time. They have recently become homeless because of situations going on, partially their own decisions. And I had told them, because of the way that they are treating the whole situation and not handling it correctly, that how do they expect everybody else to care for them if they're not going to care for themselves? And I don't mean in aid or anything else. Like, I don't mean, oh, you need to figure it out. No, I mean in the sense of if you're going to keep making decisions that are hindering you getting where you need to go or putting you in a worse situation, then how do you expect us to help you? How do you expect us to care for you when we're not watching you care for yourself? I know that's a hard pill to swallow. And I know there's a lot of you out there who, well, I just don't care about myself. Well, you do if you're freaking out about your situations, if you're freaking out about things going on, if it's causing you anxiety, you care. You don't think you care, but you care. And then you get angry because you care so much about yourself and the situation you're in while you're telling yourself that you don't care because you have so much self-hate that you lash out at people who are doing nothing but trying to help you. Here's the message in all of this. Stop being bullheaded. Stop filling yourself with so much self-hate that you can't see what's right in front of you. Stop not looking at the writing on the wall. You want a better life? Then go get it. Push. Everybody wants to bring up the Resilient Jenkins and their whole situation and everything. I hear that all the time. I see it on here. I follow that whole thing. Hey, you know what? I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more that the situation that they're in, they could fix if they chose to. We have so many people on this app who are getting clout for being in horrible situations, but realistically they will not improve their situations because they are getting funding for it. And then we've got people who actually get into these situations, like my friend, because of choices that they made because it was not the way they wanted. And then they're sitting here and they're like, well, what do I do? And I gotta tell you, the reality of the world is sometimes you have to eat crow. Sometimes you have to deal with it. Sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do. I'm a mom. Do you think I want to argue with a toddler over the color blue? Do you think that I want to deal with things that are not fun, like cleaning my house? No. But quite frankly, I would prefer to live in a clean home. So would my child, so would my dad, so would my spouse. People need to stop thinking that it is okay to just be like, well, life doesn't really matter anymore, whatever, didn't go my way. Everybody needs to grow up and pull their head out of the clouds because nobody's life is perfect. It is time to take responsibility for yourself. It is time for you to love yourself. It is time for you to put the work in. And if your life is not where you want it to be, then make a change. Because I can tell you till I am blue in the face, and you're not going to do anything about it until you decide you want to change and you want things to be better. Stop complaining about your situation and then shooting people down or doing nothing when people give you advice that actually will help you. And I hope that you all have a day filled with light, love, and positivity. And I'm sorry about the rant, but you guys need to stop thinking everybody else is going to solve your freaking problems.